Okay, team. So let's talk about energy. This is my favorite one. And everything in this universe is made up of light. And it's visible to some of us if we've trained the eye to see it. But everything is made up of energy, vibration, and light. And it moves at different paces. Now, it sounds kind of complex, but when you look at it at a basic level, it's just like chemistry. Things are moving around. We've got protons and neutrons, and things are moving, and there's a little bit of light in there. So think of slow feelings, right? Sadness, depression, how it feels to be stuck in a rut. And if you were to imagine how fast that frequency, if it was producing an invisible frequency around you, how fast do you think that rate would be moving? And then if you think about running the race and winning the race and thinking you're so cool that everything is just jumping for joy and everything is going right. Suddenly you're like just dodging other people's problems and you're just like, see you bye. Okay, and you think about how fast that rate of energy could be moving. I don't know about you, but I can definitely feel the difference in the frequency. It moves faster. So at the core, everything is made up from vibration. And even non-living things have a field around it, so an aura. And because there is movement inside, it's creating light around it. You are literally a human sunbeam. All right? If you've had a bad day, your aura is probably sitting in the corner muttering about wanting to have a vacation because it's over it. And that's the thing about our auric field. It will move and it will dance and it will go different places and it can contract as well. So the energy that we produce is very significant in what we attract, and that's why we want to keep our energy field nice and clear by cleansing it ritualistically, by ensuring that we have cord cutting things to release anybody else's baggage that we don't want. Because if you were to imagine that field around you as like a garbage yard, it'd be really hard to find yourself and get back out not smelling. So we have to practice these things to create protection around our energy field. We're a sacred space. And our auric field is connected to our emotional self, our mental self, our physical, and our spiritual. You've probably felt when somebody else in the room is in a really bad mood and you walk in and you don't have to communicate. You probably don't even have to look at them. Sometimes you can sense when you walk in the room or when they walk in that there's something up. And it's because our energy field actually extends meters away from us. So we're actually already not integrating but interacting with other people in our energy field. And that's why sometimes when you meet somebody and you go, oh no, I don't like you, it's because your energy has spoken and it has already deciphered, well, there's some energy in here that I don't like. And when we experience intense feelings, our aura will expand. So if somebody walks in, they're angry, their energy field actually strengthens and becomes further away from them. When you're developing yourself spiritually and you're meditating more and you're connecting to spirit, you may notice the phenomena of flickering lights. And that's because our energy field is starting to move at a higher frequency. It's moving faster and it can interfere with the things around it, whether that be electrical or sometimes accidentally knocking somebody off their feet. Okay? If you've ever felt confused because somebody says one thing and then they're acting another way, it's because your energy has felt the magnetic pull and push from that person as their feelings are coming and going. So these are some of the reasons why we practice visualizing a sacred space around our energy field. To keep ourselves nice and clear, because our energy is always interacting. And understanding our energy field isn't just for a spiritual practitioner, it's for anybody who is seeking better interpersonal harmony so that we can keep our boundaries and we can keep nice and clear emotionally and spiritually while holding space for others. Setting clear intentions into your energy field can also help you attract and repel some things if you would like to. It'll help you be more resilient if you become more aware of this field around you. And next time that you feel like you've picked up a vibe, remember it's not just your intuition, it's actually a little bit of science here, and your energy is at work and it's talking. Your auric field is going to have a chat wherever it goes, which is why we want to do our sacred space around us, so that we have less impact negatively and we have more ability to keep moving at a higher rate and get clearer and brighter and attract what we want. But always remember that the light will always attract the moth. So that's where our boundaries come back in and why we create sacred space around us. So let's get into some exercises on clearing your energy and what you can do to make sure that it's nice and clear from other people's potential negativity. You will always have your own negative experiences or hard times, but if you keep your field as clear as possible, then it means that you can heal through your processes easier, because you've only got your stuff in here rather than everybody else's. You're not a junkyard, so let's make sure of that. Let's do some exercises to make sure you're nice and clear and bright.